We see Tom. Great.
Okay, I guess because fourth finger on the other strings is just open on the one above, and I could see you'd want to do that if you want to do a vibrato if you get to that point, but otherwise, is it just a matter of like, how do you choose whether to go, let's say, fourth on D versus open A?
Good question. Great question. So I'll say it again. How do you choose, like, and just to make clear to everybody, what he's saying is that when you play fourth finger on D, that's an A note. It's the same pitch as open A. So how do you decide? So there's a couple main reasons. The first would be it basically has to do with what's practical for the tune. Say you're doing a tune which is just like you had a part of it was, so it may be just easier to not, especially if you're going fast. That's a lot harder, right? Does that make sense? Like for certain speed things, it would be really hard to go to the open A. But sometimes it'd be easier to go to the open A. Say you're going up into like the A string. Then it makes maybe more sense because it's awkward to go 3, 4, 1. It's a little maybe. All right, so it's basically a matter of what's practical in terms of the fingering, and one consideration is speed. The other is like tone. So if you do play like fourth on, and you have it really well in tune on D4 versus open A, it might be hard to tell the difference in the tone, but the open A is sharper. It's not sharp like too high, but it's just got a crisper sound, and there's something nice about and rich about the fourth finger tone. So a lot of classical players like to, favor the fourth finger. Can you guys hear the difference? I'm not sure that the sound quality is good enough, but anyway, that's one way to look at it, is that whatever's expedient. So for certain long notes, people want to have like use the fourth, maybe use vibrato if you know it, and then what ends up happening is that if it's well in tune, it resonates the open A too, and it creates a really rich sound. All right.
Okay. I kind of rely on the open string as a home base each time to get you back in tune again, because by the time you wander up to the fourth finger, you know that open string is going to be always in tune. And so to me, it always sounds better because I have a hard time landing that fourth finger.
Yeah, and that's a good point for practicing fourth finger. Is another good point is that thanks for your question, is that if you're doing it's hard to learn fourth finger, and so what you do is you leverage the open string to help you. So say you're trying to get fourth on D, you practice D3 to 4. But then you do D3 to open A, because you've tuned your violin, hopefully, and you know that pitch is correct. It helps you correct your fourth, right? Is that right? No? Okay, it's better. So for learning fourth finger on those other strings, yeah, it's very good to use the open string. Keep returning to it, like you said. Okay, cool.
Go to fiddlehead.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the Videography. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.